elementals, fae, fiends, or undead, and such are within 6 miles of you. Because we just got attacked by demons, and I want to know if more around.
Read that one more time, please.
And plus, you're going to show up like a big old beacon. As an action, a ranger may expend 1 spell slot to sense whether any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead are present within 1 mile of you, or 6 miles if you are in your favored terrain. And my favorite terrain is the forest, which is why I stepped into the forest.
You become radically aware of the Baroness.
And what about is Agodla fae or anything like that? Is he just a
negative?
Okay.
No.
No other demons or anything? Just the Baroness?
Within 6 miles?
Yeah.
You sense a contingent of 10 devils within the town of Magnolia. 6 miles hence.
Well, Jesus Christ. All right, I stay out there for a minute and collect my thoughts about the Baroness here.
No, he pulled a sneaky divination in effect.
Guess I'll think more about this later. All right, I go back onto the road.
So what did you find out?
I tell them there's likely more of these demons in the... I sense them.
Are they moving towards us, or are they stationary?
They're stationary as of a minute ago when I cast my spell. It's not really a spell. It's more like I release my awareness and hear what's around. But they're in the town.
Can your awareness give you a feeling of the strength of the demons?
No.
Well, they're only after the Countess, correct?
Yeah.
So since she's in an altered state, if she's not too weary to travel on, maybe we should continue our journey.
Well, we planned on staying in Magnolia, but I'm not sure if your plans want to change now that that's what's there. I don't know if devils can see through your disguise or not. Maybe they can, maybe they can't. I'm willing to go in. Do you want me to go first and check it out? We can just go stay like everything's normal. I mean, we can take a short rest and then move in there, or we can travel through the woods and skip past the town altogether and camp in the woods. I mean, we were originally going to go there, stay at the inn, and then get up the next morning and head down. But I don't know, knowing that there's more evil in that town, the same kind that just attacked us came from that town, and there's more just like these in that I can sense. I don't know their their strength or anything like that, but they're there.
Well, we're going to trail these horses along, the extra horses along with us? The ones we just captured?
We can also go back to Orange Blossom and stay at the garrison. I mean, we're only what if each square is half a mile? We're only 2 miles away from either.
Okay, but now we have these horses that belong to these demons who may be known to the demons that are already in Magnolia. Well, they're going to go back to wherever they came from if you just let them go.
The demons disappeared. Most likely they returned to their home plane. Maybe they're giving away our location right now for all not a demon expert. I can sense their evil. We can go straight down through the woods, camp there. We can go through Magnolia, and maybe no one notices you. We definitely take a short rest, though, and get whatever hit points that gets us back. Anyway. I don't even. Did I even get hit? I'm not even sure. I think they all just went for Ezra.
Well, what do you think about if we skirt? Can you see my arrow? If we skirt the town, go to here, and then go through the edge of the woods without coming out into the open area where the town is.
I mean, I'm pretty sneaky. I can just go in there and look and report.
Show me where you're parking relative to the town if Nock's going
to... I'd say like right on the outskirts, like over there.
Okay.
That's not me.
That's not me because I don't have purple. Who has purple? Oh, yeah, you do.
I smell bullshit.
You moved me over to there. Why?
How about there?
Oh, well, I don't know. What's the plan here? Oh, okay.
More in the woods, less in the rice paddies. Put it that way. Because it looks like there's kind of a layer of woods. Do the rice paddies butt right up against the village, or is there like a tiny layer of wood?
Right up to the village edge.
Oh, fuck that. I don't want to be in the rice paddies.
Rice paddies still count as your chosen terrain because it's just converted forest.
Yeah, but it's wet and like open. But all right,
full of human feces. Oh yes, if you ever go to Asia, that's what they fertilize them with.
You don't know that though, so just pretend. All organic. It's Whole Foods. All right, so we move closer to the town, and I'll just go right in and just take a look.
Let me see where you plan to go.
All right, so you two are gonna wait here, and I'll just go in.
Sure, yeah. We if anything happens to you, we got your back, buddy.
Okay. Boom! I go straight through.
Make me a stealth check.
Oh shit! Hold on, I'm gonna bring my dude up.
In fact, I'll be super nice. Make a stealth check with advantage.
$25. I'm trying to be stealthy, just not suspicious. I mean, I'm just a dude walking through the town.
All right. What you're seeing as you're going through the town is it seems to be a large town. There seems to be migratory traffic through there. There's guards like you were used to within your own village, and they're posted. They have healthy, full patrols. You see townsfolk walking around. They don't really seem like they're nervous or anything. But there is a large transient population of those ladies in red armor that you saw previously when you got attacked by them. You count 10 of them. Make me a perception check.
$25.
One of them's looking straight at you.
It's all right. I just ignore her. I mean, I'm not creeping. I'm just not. You know what I mean? I'm just walking through the town. Let her look. Then I'll be running quite soon.
Make me another stealth check.
Great. 9.
She seems to be following kind of obviously
Oh, good.
and keeping a distance of about 30 feet. And her eyes never really seem to lose where you're at, whether you're completely within shadow or not.
All right, let her follow me. I head back toward the rice paddies, not toward more down. No, like
You went in
that way.
Are you trying to shake her?
Nope, I'm just walking right down like the little between the houses and stuff, just straight out, away from like the majority. Like let her follow me all she wants, as long as she's by herself.
Make me a perception check. She appears to lose interest.
appears to lose interest.
Yeah, you don't really feel her following you anymore.
Well, I turn around and wave. Is she still following me? No.
Perception?
17. I mean, at this point, I'm actively looking for her.
Yep, you
And I'm not trying to hide it.
you don't appear to see her. Are you heading back to the area that they were all congregated at?
No, I'm going to move down through the village a little more.
Go ahead and move your
Like down toward the stronghold. Where are they congregated? Like up here or somewhere?
right near where the tavern is.
I don't know which one's the tavern, but whatever. Okay. Well, I just look at the garrison and I just kind of take a general feel. Everybody seems okay except for these red ladies, these 10 red ladies.
Well, I think your spell's already expired.
Yeah, but I mean, like the rest of the town, like that's, like the regular people that are just doing their thing. Like no one.
Insight check. Yeah, they all appear normal.
All right, I go back to Ezra. I sneak back to Ezra and let him know that.
Stealth check with advantage.
Uh, 16.
Okay.
There's 10 of those ladies in armor in there. They're most likely demons, just like the ones we took out. Which means they're pretty strong, but they probably don't know they're demons. The townspeople are going about life as normal. And they're probably just guards from somewhere. This leads me to believe there's a higher power here trying to take over. Like, these are demons or devils, then they're together. Generally, they wouldn't be together. I mean, I don't even know if I know this. Would I know this? Like, generally, devils don't hang out and they're commanded by a bigger devil. But there's a small troop of devils or demons in the town, probably being ordered by a more powerful demon. Or I'm not sure how their society works.
$8 p.m.
They're obviously looking for you. My worry is that they're going to head out to Orange Blossom. Probably try to attack at night if that's what they're doing.
Our initial objective was to get down to that other place, which I forget the name of right now. Nightshade, yeah. I think we should just continue south, bypassing Magnolia altogether, even though it'll take us a little bit longer to go through the woods and the rice paddies, but just to continue south and not try to bank on them leaving Magnolia, because we don't know if they will or not. And we shouldn't waste any more time to get to our objective.
Yeah, I'd say we skip Magnolia. Quit worrying about Orange Blossom because it's too much to worry about everything. All right, let's do that. Should we go around the lake here, or like we can go between the two lakes? You know?
Oh, is the green lake?
Yeah, I think so. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I would have thought it would have been blue, but that's all right. Okay. So I thought those were just deeper woods. Yeah, that looks like a good route to go that way.
Go ahead and move yourselves.
Well, let's go camp like over there somewhere.
Okay, I've right-clicked and left-clicked. How do I get it to move? Yeah, but what did you do?
If you have the arrow at the top, which is select move, highlighted, you can. If you
Okay.
have the snap to center highlighted, it's only going to draw arrows.
Okay, no, I got it now. I got you. Okay, I got it. I got it highlighted. Okay. Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. Well, I don't know. What does the DM say? Do we see anything like that?
Roll me a die 6 Agodla.
A die 6.
Yep. If you hit the 20-sided die, it should be right above the question mark, and hit the D6, it should roll 1.
Okay, I've got my character sheet open. Now, where is it?
It's in the upper left-hand corner of your screen.
On the map. Like, look on
On
the
the
map.
On
map.
the map. Oh, okay. Which
Like
one
a
was
dice.
it now?
There's like a one that looks like a dice, like a 20-sided dice.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I see it. I got it. And then do what? D6?
D6.
Okay.
All right. As you head into the forest area, you encounter nothing but deer and rabbits. So
Rabbits? I hate rabbits.
are you guys continuing from there?
I mean, it's getting late. We should probably sleep, right?
Yeah, I mean, we're pretty far on our way.
We're on horses.
Yeah,
So
and
we're moving pretty good.
we're trailing 3 other horses with us, too.
It's okay. They can move just as good as the front ones.
But they all got to eat. I don't know if that comes into play in this game.
It does.
I mean, we had grain and stuff in that haversack, didn't we? So that's like there's rice patties all over. I guide us through the woods, so like I'm a ranger, so we move perfectly normal through the woods as if we were on a street.
Well, what time is it now?
If you were to build a fire where you're at right now, you would be within sight range of the castle. Do you wish to move further? You've actually traveled about 2 miles so far, and it's about 10 at this point, but it would be within your best interest to keep moving some. Maybe get 2 more miles.
When we can camp without a fire, it's not like freezing cold
yeah,
out, right?
That's right. We can go without a fire.
Who wants first watch? Someone stays up while the rest sleep, and then we keep switching.
I'll watch first.
Then I'll watch last.
Okay.
But in the woods, all my like hearing, sight, smell, all that stuff is all done. It's all pretty high to begin with.
All your spider senses are high, huh?
Yeah, out here. Yeah.
All right,
My natural perception is 14, and that's before I rolled any.
Okay, so here we are.
All right, first watch, roll me a die 6.
Okay. Sorry about that.
No problem. Your first watch is uneventful. Second watch, roll me a die 6. Baroness Ezra, make me a perception check.
Hold on a second. I have to deal with a feisty wife.
All right, everybody take 5.
All right, I'm back. She's had a lot of sugar. It's just okay. Okay. You're just a wizard. I don't think that. Well, I didn't say that. That sounded a little wrong. You could have pre-roll abilities in wizardy thing. Unless your dragon gives you, I mean, I don't know, maybe the dragon part of you gives you something. Right. I was entertaining multi-classing last night, and I hate multi-classing.
Were you gonna
But
be
I
brave?
really am not a fan of range. Barbarian. But I don't like multi-classing, so I think I'm just going to stick with range.
Not to rain on the parade, but monsters can't multi-class.
Well, there you go. So this is. They have a celestial race. She's just. She's in a good mood and like making a lot of noise. She's telling me she's making me hot chocolate now. Real hot chocolate. Good. Special concoction of mine. I'm putting fluff in it and everything. It's going on and on and on. Oh, we have no fluff, she said. Out of luck. Marshmallows, though. We have marshmallows. No, it's closed indefinitely now. It's just going to be closed till like, April 8th, but now they said it's closed until further notice. Probably at least a month. I mean, it's Disney. It'll be fine. We're just bullshit that Mulan is not coming out now. I love that girl. The young assassin. The one who pretends to be the master and goes into that bar and kicks all the guys' bar's ass. I really like. It's my favorite part of the whole movie.
Okay. So, Baroness Ezra. You're sitting there keeping watch, and you hear a strange humming sound in the sky. And way to the south, you actually hear people screaming.
What is it? What is it? What's the matter?
To the south, you said?
Perception check. Robo, you do it with advantage because you're.
In the forest, my perception is doubled, so it's 24.
There's a really large kind of alien and sort of like long range splash. And there's also the screams of villagers. It's about an hour before dawn, and the sounds are probably 4 miles away. What do you do?
4 miles to the south.
Well, but we're not heading straight south.
Make me a history check,
Who?
all of you. It's right in the area of the village would be the village of Red Rose to the south. Used to be
Red Rose is not too much out of the way. Well, we could continue
I'm pretty
on our way.
surprised that
We can send Nook in, or Knock, whatever he is, into there and do his little ranger stuff and see what he can see. No, we're gonna go along with him, but we can stop before we get to the village and we can let him just kind of scout it out and see what's going on.
we're kind of going that way anyway. We'll just definitely. I mean, how long does that spell last? Each hex is half a mile, right? So
yeah.
What is this thing?
It's a bridge.
Oh, all right. Well, we keep heading down there. I would rather stay in the woods than on the.
Sure, you're the one that's going to scout, but we can just start cutting across behind you. And then you just get as close as you can so you can scout and see what's going on.
Yeah, so I'll just skirt the edge of the road, like in the woods, and just until I see what's like kind of what's. I mean, it probably took us a little while to get down here.
Sure. And maybe we just stay where we are right now because we're not that far away from you and you can report back. Or should we have some prearranged signal if you want us to come on? How about that?
I'll take Merlin with me. Because me and Merlin are really good buddies. So I'll take Merlin with me, and that way Ezra will know what's going on.
Okay.
Okay.
This time I'm trying to stealth and stay like unseen until I can kind of see what's going on.
Roll with advantage.
I don't know what was up with that first roll because the dice said I rolled an 18, but it came out as a 9 somehow. But anyway, 21. Let's see.
Perception checks.
Oh, natural 20. I don't know if I'm still considered in the woods or not, but. Oh, I thought that was my roll. Son of a bitch. So I got 24.
You're heading into a village that should have somewhere around 1,000 people, not even including the standard garrison of 20. You're not hearing people. No old people, no farmers. You're not hearing children screaming.
Do I see bodies or anything like that? Any movement at all?
No.
Track them. Do I see tracks leading out of town anywhere?
Make me a survival check.
46. I'd
You
be
see-
in the village, so that'd be different. 23.
You see tracks that literally lead to the lakeside, like massive congregations of people were herded towards the wall.
They're all human tracks. There's no like weird clawed feet tracks or anything.
All human, apparently.
I hate the water. All right, I kind of look in the water cautiously because I hate the water. Water always is evil.
Make me
Are there bodies
perception-
floating? No.
perception check.
9.
It's about 7.
See anything, Merlin? Well, if that was Merlin's perception roll, he sees the shit out of what's in there.
Merlin turns to you, looks you in the eye, and the cat takes the unusual step of actually speaking and says, I see 3 or 4 human bodies out in the water.
Wow, he talked to me? Oh, Merlin's awesome. I tell him to tell Ezra.
Told.
I think aren't you like mentally telepathy connected to him?
She can actually look through his eye, and she can hear through his ears. And if he feels pain, she can actually feel the pain. Yes.
The villages were herded into the lake. I just sit and listen to see if I hear anything that's not supposed to be here.
And Conan says, why waste the time going down to the village when we should skirt over and head toward Nightshade like we planned? We can't help the dead. Then maybe can Nook do his little wilderness thing there where he can sense things at a distance before we move in? In case there's any demons in the village that he just can't see?
I can do that.
Because you're in the woods, right now?
Yeah, I'll just step into the wood. I mean, they're right here.
Let's
All
have
right,
a-
I step into the woods and I cast Primeval Awareness again.
Read me the spell again.
As an action, you can expend one razor spell slot to sense whether any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead are present within 1 mile of you or 6 miles if I am in my favorite. Well, this feature does not reveal the creature's number, so I wouldn't know how many. I just know that they're there, a bunch of them. Or it doesn't say. Yeah, it does not reveal the creature's.
You feel the recent passing of aberration. Some type of creature moving through.
Oh, this is Ezra's fault for rolling that 2.
No, we haven't come in yet. We're waiting for Nook to tell us what's going on, if anything.
I tell him through Merlin. I tell him some sort of aberration or ghost has moved through here. Probably compelled the villagers to drown themselves, maybe. How things like this work. It's very creepy. And that I still sense the things around here somewhere, right? So, because I sensed it, so.
No. But you sense their extremely unusual presence not so long ago.
Yeah, I think it's gone now, but the village looks like it's toast.
All right.
Not on a picture page. Mm-hmm.
It's a big village. We're going to search the entire village.
All right.
Yeah, I guess we move on to the like the main garret. Is there a garret?
There's a garrison area.
Okay.
And I am on high alert. Like, I'm on high alert. I'm very.
So you were going to search the village?
She's looking for stuff. I'm looking for signs of life, like someone who may have made a saving throw.
We're in the garrison.
There are pigs and there are horses. Roll me
Leave the pigs alone.
perception checks with advantage. And also, if you have the skill, make me an investigation check or just a general roll if you...
I got 20 perception.
All right, going through physical items, there's a shrine area. There's individual houses with people's individual wealth put there for being able to buy food stores. There's animals here. Horses, pigs, chickens, cats. Lots of food stores. There's money and alcohol within the tavern, which is completely empty. As you're looking through the different abandoned buildings, you're actually looking at what seems to be signs of struggle, even like dragged bodies. And it almost looks like whatever happened to the village may have happened over a series of
days, or what? Is that what you said?
Series of days. There's a smell of fear that Nock can tell from sort of like the basically human urine, where people seem to have wet themselves in a regular area. There were areas where people had boarded up doors or windows and tried to close themselves. But the boarded up areas and everything else seem to have been opened up. This is even true within the garrison itself, where there's no soldiers, but there's plenty of weapons and empty armor. If you look at the total amassed amount of wealth that was within this area, you're probably looking at about 4,000 gold. Some rare books. A scroll. That fireball. The other side to it too is, Merlin goes looking through some areas, but you're looking at something like 200 homes where people hammered themselves in or tried to hide within the garrison wall. One oddity out of all the animals or whatever else is you notice that all the crows have been killed so they could get messages out. Is there anything specifically that you're looking for?
no one made it. No one was able to hide. I'm looking for just basements, secret places people hide, especially in the garrison. People are sneaky.
No one.
This is disturbing.
Also, within the town itself, no dead bodies.
Well, perhaps we ought to just gather up whatever gold we can, if there's any weapons better than what we have now or any armor, and then proceed on to the next place. Because with enough gold, we can help build an army ourselves to come back to whatever and accomplish the mission we came out to do.
Is there any blood? Is it just drag marks and stuff? I mean, is there any actual blood?
Yes, there is blood. Do you want to smell it?
I mean, sure.
Make me a perception check with advantage.
26.
The thing about the blood marks that you find is, in every case, that there's some level of splash. It isn't, your typical battle wound. What actually you're smelling when you come across it is a combination of blood and basically brain fluid.
Okay, one of you needs to take a swim and pull one of the bodies out of the water. We need to look at one of the bodies. It might let us know more about what this is going on.
All right, I'll go grab one of the bodies and pull it out.
Athletic check to swim.
What check to swim?
Athletics.
Oh, athletics. Okay.
So Agodla fearlessly swims in full armor a full mile out into the lake and hauls a body.
Yeah.
Make me perception checks.
But everybody?
Yes. Okay. It's a small child. Looks like a little girl. There are, right around the area of the head, marks where it looks like 4 different points have been tunneled into. And there's a large, almost like bite mark, where in all of these 5 spots, literally the entire skull has been popped into. And within, there is no brain.
Well, I mean,
do I have any idea
it
what
was a
this is?
female, so that's not unusual, is it?
Oh.
What? What was that?
Gross.
Do I have any idea what this is? Like nature check or any?
Make me a nature check.
I mean, not that it'll help, but still.
Nature tells you that it's unnatural. You can also make an investigation check if you would. If you have the arcane skill, you can also take a look.
It's nothing I recognize. Yeah,
I don't know.
my stupid check. I'm like, it's a dead girl. I've solved the case.
You know them from legends and your studies and from your books. There was an ancient race known as the Mind Flayers.
Fuck those guys. Okay, let's go.
That are known to be in the deep underground, that have been known to actually literally have the need to feed.
I'm opening the village gates. We're on the way. I'm escorting the horses. I wait for Ezra by the forest, tapping my foot impatiently.
And I'm standing there next to him.
I decide on the spot they're the most hated creature in all the world, and I don't want anything to do with them, and we leave.
So you leave the town? Okay.
I'm not equipped to deal with that, so I'm just rather just get out of here.
Roger that. So, you guys were going to continue to night shift? Not quickly. You'll have to go around them.
Then we can just cut over to the road and follow it straight in. Or do we want to send knock in first to scout? Well, I mean, so like if we go, say, down to here, you and I wait around here, and then knock goes in a little bit closer and kind of spies it out and see what's going on.
Say it's about 3 in the afternoon. By that,
Yeah. I'll take Merlin with me. I mean, if the village looks normal, I'm just going to walk straight in like I'm just some traveler.
Perception with advantage.
Unless everybody's missing, then it's... $22.
As you're heading into the interior, there is a suspicious lack of human noise. Children crying, people talking, farmers farming.
I hate this. Looks like the same thing, I tell Merlin. Where do the tracks go? And are there people tracks like before?
There are people tracks like before. Nightshade has a large lake area as well with the same, and the blood spatter follows the same smell.
All right, we search around for people or living. Very careful.
Perception checks with advantage. You move, and I'm going to make a distinction here. You have not yet moved into the garrison, but moving through the village itself, you're seeing once again the same kind of self-defense where people tried to seal themselves in. Areas got smashed or broken into. All the footwork, as you're following it, all seems to be here. It is possible that some of the villagers turned on the other villagers. There's even damage to roofs, like people were walking around on the roof. There's the same sort of supplies. Nightshade apparently was a slightly wealthier town. There's about 4,500 gold dispersed in various values within the coinage and everything else between the taverns and everything. You have not gone into the garrison proper yet. The garrison is sealed from the inside.
can we scale the wall?
Yes. Or you can break the wall down, but scaling it's going to be easy.
Go up to the door and listen.
Oh, why don't you do another whatever that is again? Except you're not in the woods this time, but all we need is a mile, right? Because we just want to find out what's around us right here. Yeah, I forget the name of that thing you do, that wilderness thing. Yeah, your spidey senses.
It's gonna tell me what the last one told me. Everything is the same. Takes me a lot of energy to do that.
Oh, okay. All right.
But I mean, nothing's really going to be different. There's either mind flayers in there, or someone survived in there, and the mind flayers didn't think it was worth their while to go get. We did come here to find. I can't remember her name. What's her name? Maybe she's held up in there.
Oh, that's good.
I'm trying to hear if I can hear movement or anything inside.
All right.
There is noise within the forest, but to perceive it better, you're going to have to get closer.
Go right up to the fence and put my ear right on it and listen.
Oh, I already assumed you were doing that.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure. Is it? Yeah.
We
How
just go over
difficult?
the wall.
I mean, it's meant. I assume it's meant to keep people from doing that.
Anything is scalable. The only thing is on a wall there would be a parapet on the other side that the defenders could shoot from to knock people off. That'd be about it.
He's correct. That's classic castle and garrison construction.
How tall is the wall?
It's 10 feet.
I jump over it.
Show off. Agodla and Ezra, go ahead and make me athletics checks. Yes. You can do it with advantage if you take your time.
What does advantage mean?
You mean you get to roll twice and take the best number.
Oh, okay, all right. I'll do it again then too. Exactly the same.
So the inside of the garrison is a little bit different, and it's not exactly what you were expecting, especially visually.
Oh, I don't like that. I jump back up. No, I'd stand there, wait for.
Yes.
I think it's female.
Yeah, what the hell is that? I don't like that. All right, if that's the exact thing we see, I see swords on that dude.
Right, but that creature hasn't drawn its weapons.
It might just be a person with a hat on. I mean, red jewel on its hat. I mean, it looks like a head, but it looks kind of like a hat too. Mushroom man, maybe.
Okay, the eerie music, you know something's going to happen. All right, are you going to ask it to identify itself or
Wave
whatever?
and say hello. Sure, you don't want to breathe fire first. I know you're a dragon.
Well, you
My character does now. I know what things they are. I just don't know the number of them.
All right. Make me some religion check.
Here comes a natural 20. Ready?
Oh,
Figures.
although the gentlemen are quite Baroness Ezra, you know that when you're seeing the sort of ghostly figure at the entrance, it's actually from the scars on it and everything else, a type of apparition that's almost like a reflection of something that happened in the past, something stuck in some kind of psychic trauma. It may or may not interact with you at all, but something horrible happened on these grounds, like titanically horrible. And it's usually a sign that the things beyond are unbelievably extremely dangerous. What do you do? The apparition appears to be made. Robo, make me a nature check.
$12.
Something is really funky with the plants around here, too. Like, it's not articulating in your mind, but it's one of those tip of the tongue sensations, and it's giving you the heebie-jeebies so bad it makes the hair on the back of your neck stand.
Ooh. All right. I tell everybody, careful. I keep my back near the wall while Ezra does the talking, since she seems to know what's going on.
This garrison is built upon swampland. Like, there's fetid water on the inside of it. There's lots of slime. It doesn't look like it's been maintained properly for a little while.
Wow, really? Because I'm surprised. Wow. Like, when did you get that letter? Like, it couldn't have been that long ago. This is strange. which means this place got old real fast. Don't provoke it. Just doesn't seem like it's gonna attack or anything yet.
Make me a persuasion check.
Oh, you're good at this. You have a +10 and you rolled a 3. That kills me.
The body of the apparition appears to be a skeleton that's nearby that's been dead for at least a month. The apparition itself looks at you mournfully, shimmers, and then rejoins with its nearby skeleton just beyond the pale of the... It glows with like this sickly green and then recedes. There's cap an unnatural dripping sound, and what almost looks like the garrison itself descending into what looks like an earthen tunnel.
All right, so we're going into the door. Is that what we're going to do?
Oh, this is very scary. I don't like the idea of disturbing the dead. Yeah, just be careful, I guess. Respectful as you can, because I just have the feeling that the wrong move here is going to set something off that we're not going to let. And I'm not sure that we are going to be able to handle it, because it's not a question of strength, which we seem to be. This may be more a question of supernatural ability. Yeah. I just step very carefully while Ezra can trounce in there.
I follow her.
I can see you kicking pots and pans and jingling bells.
The doorway that this guy's holding will lead to the main portion of the Lord's Keep. This is mainly just plaster and wood. There's appearance of stone, but it's like kind of like a stucco. It's not done in a super expensive fashion. The weird thing is that the Lord's area would normally be up or raised up on floors that people would have to climb. This seems to tunnel below, which seems to be kind of newer construction. As you're heading down that tunnel, you're seeing lots of humans. Many of them have been dead for a while.
Or is this all just an illusion?
Are we going down?
Yes.
I don't like this. I stop.
Oh, knock. Grow a pair.
I stop and just listen for a minute.
Roll me perception.
$15. It's not terrible.
About 1,000 feet down, you hear a woman's laughter. And it sounds...
1,000 feet? Jesus.
Yeah.
I can hate tunnels.
Not only that, just so you know, Mr. Cat, this tunnel is like almost sloppily dug, not properly reinforced, and it's muddy.
Fuck you guys. I go into pure stealth mode. I like go, shh. I crouch down, I get low, I creep like no one's ever creeped before.
Make me an intelligence check, Rob. No, you don't have cat ears.
Intelligence? Just straight intelligence?
Yep, straight intelligence. You can add the bonus.
18.
You recognize the voice of the woman laughing.
As who?
As the lady that you gambled with and gave everybody 10 gold each.
Ah.
Do you go further down the tunnel?
No. I turn back to the other two. I hate everything right now. I tell them the lady from the inn is down there.
Roll me a die 20. Oh, and
She's gonna break the hand on the wall.
also, while she's yelling that, you can hear the echo in the lower level. Yeah, the side of this tunnel is not as sturdy as one would. Your fist, literally all the way to your elbow, goes through mud. The thing that's disconcerting for that, even for yourself, Baroness, is the fact that this stuff can collapse on top of it. Further down, you can smell rot, decayed flesh, just completely despoiled.
I tell them this. I tell them that this is not a good idea. Send Merlin down there to take a look.
Wait a minute, that's a good idea.
No.
Yeah, there we go. Listen to the beer drinker.
Yeah. Yeah, but Merlin is tiny, on little cat's feet there, can get down there, unheard, and take a look around.
Merlin's response to this is, what lies below is not Fae.
It's not
Well,
Fae.
Yeah.
Ah.
Though I myself serve the Queen of Air and Darkness, what lies below at least is not a Dizzian of the Spider Queen.
Why? I mean, if we're gonna go down there and put ourselves in danger, there should be a reason other than just going down there.
Well, why? No, go ahead. Finish. Well, maybe we shouldn't just outright kill her. We should go down and at least talk to her, and then if we have to kill her, we kill her.
We talked to her before. She was quite respectful and nice. No, I'm not saying she's good in any way. Just saying she's intelligent. And I suspect
Well, and
that she knows
may,
we're here, and I suspect that she's not afraid of us.
and she may not, she may have the answers to what happened in these two villages. But if she's not Fae, she's got to be human, right? Right, but if this place looks like people have been dead or abandoned for a month or more, and we just saw her a few days ago in Orange Blossom.
Her name is Ren.
Well, there's only one way you're going to be able to find out.
Let me think for a moment. I'm hesitant. I'm afraid of letting one of you two go, because you literally drew blades at her, gave her all kinds of attitude. So she may not respond well towards seeing you.
Well,
I
then
don't particularly
I-
want to go down there and talk
thank you
to
for
her.
thank you for volunteering.
Me going down.
But you just volunteered. You said we shouldn't
I
go.
don't want to. But I think I really don't want to send you two down there. I'm still trying to figure out the reason why any of us would want to go down. Fine. Stay here. I'm going to sneak down there and just take a look. Unless the cat wants to go. The Merlin, the cat.
Wow.
Isn't he like your familiar? Don't you order him around? It's not the other way around, is it?
You can always certainly try, and Merlin can try as well.
All right, you guys stay here. Just don't. All right, I'm really uncomfortable. All right, you two. And don't freak out. I'm going to show you something right now. Just don't freak out. Just let it go. Relax. I loosen up my armor so that it's really loose on me. And I turn into a half tiger. But I loosen up the armor so I can grow into it.
Okay.
And then I put my finger up to my lips, my paw, my claw. Shh. And I creep down the tunnel to take a look.
I think this is a good idea, so let's let him go.
And I just stealthy like a ninja cat, just down the hall, as quiet as I can,
No, it
fully
all
prepared to
makes
die on sight. No!
You down the tunnel
I don't even know what to do.
with all the noise echoing down the. You hear some growling sound.
I'm so quiet.
And you get into an area which makes your cat self really not happy because the floor all seems to be this thin sheen of water.
I am not happy.
Leads to a figure sitting on a throne.
Is it the ghost?
Oh,
of
great,
President?
great, great. This is just great. Oh, yeah, I love this. You want a cup of tea?
That is not what the lady looked like when you were in Orange Blossom.
Are those skeletons moving? Is there anything else in here, or is it just her? I mean, is this the actual scene?
Perception checks with advantage.
Everybody?
Everybody that's down there, did you go down too, or did you stay up in the tunnel? Oh,
I stayed in the tunnel.
Yeah, Ezra back while I went down.
The skeletons, the first worry that you have is that there's some kind of necromantic in it. That's not it at all. They're posed like furniture.
That's fine. Everything's fine.
Oh, you're within 20 feet. So, what's your plan of action? Are you going to talk? Or are you going to attack?
Well, I was trying to sneak down here until Mrs. Stompyfoot came after. I didn't lie about anything. Did you ever ask?
Are you having this conversation in front of the lady? Because I'm assuming you.
Sure. At this point, why not?
All right, she smirks.
Say hi, Ray.
At this point, I'm going to go down the stairs and join them because I don't want to leave the knock with the buffoon that's causing all this commotion.
What exactly is the lie here? Was she supposed to? Are there things that you haven't told us? There's nothing you want to tell me, you know? And I look really close to her and say, exactly.
She looks at you, slightly bemused, and went, "I was never your. I am Yoko."
Oh, hi, Yoko.
And she looks at you and she went, "My spouse and my caretakers have been dead for quite."
Do I go up a level for dealing with this ship?
Do you go up a level? No, not yet.
Well, you've already, you
You
told
revealed
her.
yourself.
You basically told
Yeah.
her everything she needs to know.
Problem with these wet tunnels is they echo. You guys are gonna do anything, roll initiative. Nope, no hostile move.
I mean, I'm not doing anything because I'm not sure where this is going, but
I don't even see initiative on mine.
It's on your character sheet.
That's where I'm looking.
towards the top, like kind of in the middle, next to armor class.
Oh, I see. It's got the point something. Okay, yeah. How do I roll the dice on that one?
Yes, she was sitting naked on the. You just click on initiative. The actual word initiative.
Oh, never. Yeah, okay, I got it.
Well, you're tied with her for initiative. And she looks at you and says, I guess I'll see you in the chamber beyond. Do you do anything?
We go outside and talk.
You draw your sword, jump towards where she's at, 20 feet away, and as you get up there, her entire visage vanishes before you. Make an arcane check. She just teleported.
It's all wet in here. Nothing's gonna burn.
About 1,000 feet to where the back of the throne was, and beyond, there's like a large subterranean, continuing with the sort of same makeup as the tunnels itself. And from the back of it, you hear, I'm waiting, in a feminine voice.
That looks deeper and probably not a good idea to go down there.
What do you do?
I'm gonna start heading back up.
I don't know. I think we got to face this thing.
She used magic. That implies she's either using magic items or she can cast spells or she has inherent. She has changed her appearance multiple times.
It's a bust.
Well, there were demons in what was that little Magnolia? There's this thing down here. Are they allied together? Is she part of that, or are they part of her?
That's the only thing is information. You need information. It's obviously not a good idea to follow her down in the tunnel.
You hear a laugh. Baroness Ezra. She's laughing at you. Make me a willpower. That would be wisdom saving throw.
Oh, seriously?
Apparently, your red dragon blood gets the better of you, and before you know it, you go charging down the.
I look at Conan. I hate this so much. And I
Yeah,
feel
but we
bad.
can't let her go alone.
I follow her, muttering, I hate caves, I hate water, I hate dead women, and I'm starting not to like 14-year-old girls.
And I'm trailing along behind.
And I'm trying to catch her and hold her back, although I'm pretty sure she's just going to drag me down the hall.
The cavern mouth goes by and blinding. For Baroness Ezra, it seems to have passed in the total span of a single. The thing is I want to say about AKA Ren, AKA Baroness. As you move into the cavern beyond, it appears to be a small spattering of lizardmen in this like ankle deep water that resides beyond. And behind them, you actually see the very true form of the Baroness. And this is what she actually looks like.
Oh no.
Great. This is what I wanted to see.
Oh, she is as big as they get. Oh, if you were in your true form right now, Baroness, she could bite you in half with one bite. As a matter of sheer size. That doesn't mean that you would die immediately. Just saying, as a matter of sheer size, she could bite you in half.
What color is she?
Well, you're the one that came charging down here.
Black. You are dry. Yeah, you probably would.
Oh, yes. She would be your sister among the Queen of Dragons. The Black Dragons are the meanest, the most corrupt, so malevolent that they can be almost stupid about it. And they breathe acid.
Has Ezra stopped? Have we stopped? We're not like
Rolling
we're
in.
stopped, right? Nah, I don't understand that either. But it's 20.
Oh, we're supposed to roll an initiative. Is that what you want?
Well, sometimes the bad guys get to roll.
Do I know anything about dragons? Is the real question.
Yes.
Do I recognize this as an ancient black dragon?
Yes.
What?
I tell these three, we cannot win this. We need to get out of here. We are dead if we stay here. I'm 100% certain. If her intent is to kill us, we're dead. I don't know. Are you still all crazy? You know,
Insulted?
I mean, I don't know how all this works with your own kind, but like an ancient compared to a wormling or whatever is a big difference. Like a big difference. Or a young. I mean, I'm just assuming my character, as Nock, understands the power of an ancient dragon. And if that is true, we need to turn around and get out of here.
Ezra, I'm not seeing your initiative roll. Oh,
Same
okay.
as me.
All right. Ezra and Robo, what do you do?
More than 3 third level creatures, put it that way. Think of a black dragon as, level 50. Think of you as level 3. You ever play WoW and go into like some place that you shouldn't be?
That's not entirely accurate. Keep in mind that your monster hit dice do count towards your total character. It's just that you're not as proficient with your learned skills as you are with your natural.
And there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever. 10
All right,
other lizard people here.
fear aside, let's see how that red dragon tipper's doing. Make me another wisdom save. The haze is somewhat lifted.
We're waiting for you. So then do something. Oh, we're not going to stay if you leave.
There's 2 ways out of here. Either talk or run.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, if we fight, we're probably going to die. They're evil, but they're not unintelligent. They have wants and needs. They have desires. And like any dragon, they want to feel superior. I look at her and say, "You are awesome." In the most sincerest voice I can muster. And I turn back human. I'll just use my fucking turn to turn back human, because if we fight, I'm going to die. So fuck it. I turn back to look less imposing.
What are you doing? Well, you don't really think she's awesome, so roll me a deception check, Robo.
There's no deception here. I think she's awesome.
Okay, so persuasion. You know,
Oh,
your
like we said
friendliest.
later, but still. Oh, 15 is probably about as best I could. Whisper play on her ego. Sincerely. She's sitting there rolling her eyes. Wow, Your Majesty, you're so awesome.
Well, now are you watching the lizard men, whatever, getting closer to us?
Yes. They still appear to be aggressive. But I'm talking about the underlings. She seems to still be sitting back. Maybe 3 attack rolls.
Who is she attacking? Oh, okay.
That'll make things better.
Oh, sure.
You get 3 attacks. No, you get to hit the longsword attack 3 times. All right, the Varanus is dropped. One of the lizardmen and one of the wormlings. The black dragon behind screams.
I don't know. You killed one of her kids.
You
What do you
killed
think?
one of her kids. Could have been a little give.
Robo, it's your go.
Are we really gonna do this? I'm pretty sure you just killed one of her kids. That doesn't go over. Even a nice, lawful good platinum dragon would be pretty upset with you, right?
But she doesn't seem to be coming at us right now, correct?
Well, it's not her turn yet. She's pretty much going to fill this entire tunnel
Okay.
with acid in about 2 seconds. Well, it looks like it's too late now. I mean, I could run and let Ezra die, which is kind of against my nature. I don't even know if I could run. Talking to her is probably out of the question now.
If you just screamed at him for lying to you?
I mean,
All right, Robo.
I guess I'm honorable, so I'm not going to leave Ezra, but everything in me that says Josh, it says run fuck away. So I guess my only real choice is to cast. I'm going to cast Fog Cloud.
Reading it.
I'm going to cast Fog Cloud up here between the dragon and us, and scream run. I'll read it. It says you create a 20-foot radius sphere of fog centered on the point within range. The sphere spreads around the corners. Its area is heavily obscured and lasts for the duration unless a wind of moderate or greater speed disperses. So it's going to put a big fog cloud in between us, basically obscuring the line of sight.
Draw it where you want it.
It's a 20-foot sphere.
The grids are 5x5.
Right, so I guess it would start here and go from there to there. You know, to
Okay.
I guess that is what it is. And then I scream run, and hopefully everybody runs down the hall. And I'll use my movement to go here and then wait and see what everybody else does. And that's pretty much all I can do.
Okay.
And hopefully the dragon can't see what's going on behind the fall. The thing is, she's breathing acid. It's only 15 feet, so it wouldn't even reach us. Oh, that's Wormling. That's a stupid little dragon.
Agodla, make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay. Not too good.
It's a 2. Which means he takes 22 points of damage.
Don't have any.
And listen to this. That was a black dragon wormling, the smallest of black dragons. Just did 5d8 damage with his ass. Do you know what that mother's going to do if she decides to breathe down this hallway? It's a good thing there's her wormlings kind of in the way, so that might keep her from breathing. But he may be.
Agodla, it's your action.
All right. Well, I'm gonna use my longbow here. Now, do I got to pick a specific target or just shoot in the direction? Like, I guess, is this the wormling here, the light-colored one?
Yes.
Another
Well,
one of her
that's-
children.
Right. Well, since that's right in front of me, what I will do is I'll use my turn here to fire. How many times do I get to go?
4.
And then I get to move. Is that right?
Yes.
Well, then I'm going to move back to where Robo is here in this to get back there.
Oh, yeah. Oh! Yeah.
What?
You just killed the other one of her children, and now
Yeah.
you.
Well, it was
ran
coming
over
at.
me.
It was coming at me.
Oh! We should have snatched the little wormling and ran away with it or something, or held it and said, "Don't."
Yeah, he just hit me with acid. It still stings.
This is one of the worst situations I think I've ever been in. How did we get to this point?
Because we followed the girl down the hall.
I'm never having a 14-year-old girl.
Not looking too good.
Ezra takes 3 javelins. New round.
3 javelins. I mean, I remember when you guys were talking, she took 18 arrows and didn't even stop her. That's not bad.
It still hurts.
So what are you going to do? What are you going to do when they come for you?
Well, I'm just saying that if you stay and fight, you're probably going to die. Or you can try to run, and you're probably going to die. But either way,
Yeah.
you have an action, and then you have movement. Or you can double move. You can use your action to double move if you. Yeah, I don't think you're that big. I don't know. Maybe you are that big. I scream out, lies, deceit, lies. Will she fit down the tunnel at that side?
Yes.
Will the big black dragon fit down the tunnel at that size?
No.
How long is the tunnel?
1,000 feet.
And that brings us back to the other chamber that we were in.
That brings you back to the other chamber that you were in. Yes.
Don't feel bad about it. This is a good plan. I mean, I can't really tell you that, but all I'm saying is, I don't know if you quite. I'm just thinking you're a dragon. You should probably understand how powerful an ancient black dragon is. This isn't an adult black dragon. It's not a young black dragon. It's not even like an adolescent. It's not even an old adult. This is an ancient, top of the line, as ancient as you can be, black dragon. That sounds better.
Now, as she transforms and gets ready to move to you, there is this little thing known as opportunity attack. So, make me an athletic, each of you. So you jump onto Ezra's back and have her fly you guys to down the.
Sounds good.
That seems like the fastest thing, unless I move faster. But I have a feeling she probably moves faster than we do, right?
Yeah, we got to get out of range of whatever that her acid ancient dragon's acid blast is.
Well, her flight speed seems to be somewhere around 16 miles, with her slightly booking it. She could push it faster, but she'd potentially hurt herself or smack into the. So you guys are rapidly going down the tunnel. All the lizard men are rapidly disappearing behind. And you're seeing the cavern on the other side begin to manifest.
Well, let's hope Ezra learned a lot from this. Although you did fail your willpower, so it's not really you. It's not really your fault, except that it is. When we make it out, so fresh, so clean.
Everybody roll me initiative. Quarter was cleared. And as she did before in her other form, she teleported.
Oh, she better not get a swipe. That's all I'm saying. Take the corner, full speed. I don't care. If she breathes, it's going to be bad. DC 22, are you kidding me?
Everybody make me a dex saving throw.
Which means you need to roll a 22 or above, or you're going to... That's a lot of damage. Oh, great. We all just got...
Yeah.
Well, we're all just bones on the floor now. Thank God I changed back my fur.
There is a... the characters would know it. There's a point where this 10-foot wide column of sheer boiling acid sprays on you like you're in the midst of this huge fire hose and does tremendous damage, wiping all over you, and you can feel your skin burning off. What do you do?
That's a lot of damage.
We look at Ezra and say, thanks a lot.
No, I'm like, faster! That's what I am. I'm like, a faster.
Ezra ain't gonna fit up the other tunnel. You've flown as far as you're gonna fly unless you want to go the other direction.
Oh, I leap off and run. We just keep going.
Yeah.
So, do you want to give an ancient black dragon opportunity attacks against all three?
Yeah, but we're out of range.
No, you're not remotely out of range. I'm
We're
literally saying she's within 10 feet in her lair.
Oh, I thought we were
Right.
at the mouth of a tunnel and there was a corner.
No, she teleported right in front of you as you were getting to the mouth of the tunnel on the other.
Oh, so what? She turned back into a dragon in the other chamber?
She's a dragon in the other chamber.
Oh, okay. So I thought she went back to that other form, the female form.
No.
Oh, okay. All right.
Also, while you're all at it, could you make me wisdom saving? Ezra, do you feel as your hand knock literally freezes up to such a degree he loses his grip on your back and falls to the side? You feel this overwhelming fear take over you. Knock.
I was nice to her.
Conan, you're going to be the first who can... Agodla.
Yeah. First to do what?
What do you want to do?
So where are we right now?
You're on Ezra's back. You're within range. You could jump an axe attack. You could use your bow.
What? Attack who? The big ancient dragon?
Yeah.
Well, why do I want to jump off the back of Ezra?
Ezra ain't going to be able to go too much further. And your other companion is quivering in a vegetative state on the ground.
That's me.
I have any ability to jump off and go like stealthy or something, or?
No.
Well, I don't feel like attacking this thing. I mean, well, I suppose I can use my longbow at it if that's all the options I have.
You use your battle axe as well if you want to close with it.
Well, yeah, if I want to close with it. I don't know. Well, maybe that's the best thing. If I get close to it, it can't really acid attack me, maybe. All right, let's do that.
Make me 4 rolls. All right. You get 3 solid hits on her. She retaliates. Hers. She actually only gets 1 attack to hit you.
I'm a happy camper.
Baroness Ezra, it's your. You want to attempt to bite, claw, or do you want to do breath? All right, fire off your breath weapon. Robo, you get another attempt at your saving throw versus.
Okay. That is not a save. I'll just lay here while you guys finish this off.
Okay. Agodla, it's your go.
Now, is she blocking the entrance to that other tunnel that we came down on?
No.
So I could attack, and then if I want to move up that tunnel to get out of there.
Well, the full space to go across would take you a few minutes.
Oh, okay. It wouldn't. Okay. All right. So I guess I might as well attack if I'm going to die anyway. I'll battle axe it. 4 times.
Battle. Go ahead.
And then I guess I'll keep moving, heading toward the exit.
I think if we try to move away from him, it's going to swipe it.
She hits you with a bite and a claw attack. Agodla, you are still up.
Okay. Did I do any damage to her at all?
You did significant. You cleaved up, scales went flying, there's blood. You're not hitting vitals yet, but you're carving through muscle and bone and scale.
Okay.
Baroness, it's your go. Roll me a die 6. The way breath weapons work is every time you roll a 5 or a 6, you can. I guess in your panic state, you immediately got a recharge. Go ahead.
I mean, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but are you going to hit Agodla? Okay.
My call on this is going to be because she's so amazingly mad, and because as powerful as a young dragon's breath weapon is compared to the size and the bulk she's attacking, it's not as impressive as the vice versa. She can kind of aim it to one side so Agodla's not getting hurt.
Yeah.
Robo, make me another saving throw.
Oh!
You are now up. You can go ahead and act next round. Agodla, it's your go.
Yeah, let me just battle axe her again here.
Jesus. I mean, if you're hitting her with a roll of 9.
All of those hit. It's her go. She didn't hit you once.
Hey, that's those body rolls I can do, you know? I just double click myself and get out of danger.
Ezra, it's your go. Okay. It's bite, claw, claw. You feel your hand gorge into her flesh, and you bite on, tasting the acidness of her claw or her scales in her, which is kind of rancid in your mouth, but you're attacking with everything you've. Robo, it's your go.
Well, can I get behind her?
Yes.
And I'll just attack and hope to piss her.
And hope she can't hurt me, but she's an ancient dragon, so she'll probably just hurt me anyway. But I'll attack one. 23. I don't know. Think of 11 probably misses, right?
The 23 hits.
Yay.
And she's wounded.
So 10, 11, 12, 13. And I put Hunter's Mark on her, which I should have done in the first place, but whatever.
Yeah, as long as you have spell slots, we can just assume you put it on.
So what? 7, 17, 18 points of damage.
You slash her.
Good. I hope I hit a sore spot so she turns her attention to it. Oh, I was flanking, so actually I would have advantage.
Yeah. Make me 2 rerolls.
A 22 and a 7. So 1 hits, right? $17 more points of damage. And now you are flanking her from the front side. So you get advantage on all your rolls. Although I am subject to being smacked by her tail. That's all right. I can jump.
Okay. The 22. Total damage?
Oh, for me it was 17 plus what I do before 19.
Yeah.
So whatever 17 and 19 is.
You guys have actually done enough damage to her scale and bone. She looks a little bit worse. Aiming at the Baroness. Make me a dex save.
$15d8 acid damage.
You see the Baroness is her entire form gets coated in this acid, and it gets to a point where you can't even tell she's a red dragon anymore from all the blood and the sizzle. Baroness, it's your go. Roll me a 5 or a 6 on a die 6. You can bite, claw, claw. Claws hit.
I need a taunt really badly.
Robo, it's your go.
How come I didn't get a turn?
Yeah, I think it's Agodla now, right?
Usually I go before Nymph, but
Oh, did we skip you by accident?
yeah, you did.
Agodla, it's your go.
All right.
You get 4 solid attacks going into a Chimbra level frenzy, and you literally feel like you may have hit vital. Like even if you guys die at this point, she could die from internal bleeding.
Excellent.
Robo, it's your go.
I'm angry. I run right up her tail, right on her back. Can I do that?
Yep, you can roll your attacks with advantage.
And I just jam my swords down on her back, just chop, 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 stabbing right through her. 19, 15, and a 16. They just glance off. I don't know.
Well, you're supposed to be rolling with advantage.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We'll do them all again. 15, 9, and 8. Really?
Hold on for a second. You're rolling a die 20 plus 7?
Yeah, for my one katana.
Well, your katana is what plus?
Plus 2.
Okay, what's your strength?
It's plus 3.
Okay, and your proficiency is plus 6. So it should be plus 11, not plus 7. Can you correct your macro and re-roll it?
Yeah. Oh, that's a lot of. Your proficiency counts like.
Yeah, your proficiency counts for every attack. Plus you get your bonus from the magic item. Plus you get your bonus from the strength.
Man, I've been giving myself all this time. That's 21, 26. Those hit.
Second attack hits.
I don't know if does the 11 count toward damage too?
It'll be your strength plus 2 for the, so it would be
5, right? So that's right?
right.
Because Hunter's Mark and Colossus. So 14 and 7 is 20.
Okay, how would you like to do the death blow?
Oh, I just climb up her back with my sword. Stab. And then ride her all the way to the ground with both my katanas in her back. It's a cat thing.
It's because you guys did over 400 damage.
That's okay. I'm just sitting on top of her with both my swords sticking in the back of her neck, just laying there. Whatever, just laying there. And I'm just holding on to my katanas, jammed inside this dragon for dear life. Well, Agodla softened him up a lot. And your fire, you did a lot. I laid on the ground for like literally three rounds of this fight. Just laid. I'm surprised I didn't get like totally annihilated while I was down there. All right, I stand up and give stink eye to all the lizard folk looking over here.
Looking at her dead body, they want to have nothing to do with you. They just run the other direction.
Oh, bullshit, I chase. I'm like, you are hers now. I point back at Ezra. Oh, lizard folk love dragons.
You guys want to take a look at what's around there? No, they crawl off through underwater relief tunnels that you can't. Make me perception checks with advantage, all of you, because I'm pretty sure you're going to take your time in a dragon. Need one more row or roll from you, bro.
Oh, for me? Same thing. All these lizard people got away, the bastards.
All right. It takes you several hours to scrounge, but she had a hoard, which I'm going to give you between the gems and the different coinage and everything else, just a base that would have to be broken down in a town. That was worth 385,000 gold.
Ooh.
Ooh, there's your payoff there, Conan.
There we go.
You can buy some nice glasses of milk with that.
Because, hey, drinks are on me. With money, you can get soldiers.
There is a total of 12 potion, all of which give off a slight glow indicating that they're magical. There are 10 sealed up scrolls. The dragon herself on her body had a magic ring and a couple of things that look like ankle bracelets, but when you remove them, they're actually magical.
Magical boots?
Magical boots. There's also a crystal ball that was placed up in an area in her main lair where she could look at things.
Yeah, that might be good.
And right next to it is a sealed iron flask with several sigils on it and the feeling of immense power if you so much as touch it. And let me describe that. If you've ever touched something that was to simulate electric shock without there being any real danger to it, that's what it feels like to hold on to this flask directly. There's also a cloak that appears to be magic.
You write all this down?
Do we know what any of the magic does?
Yeah.
Could take you days to do so, but yeah.
No writing on them or anything?
Well, the scrolls have writing, but that's a self-sabotage kind of.
Oh, yeah, but I mean, like on the label, does it say fireball or...
No.
Look at the bottom of the boots. Does it say quiet? Dexterity, jumping, flight?
Nope.
Andy? What's the iron flask smell like?
Like a dumbbell.
It's like a flask like you drink out of?
No. This would be where you would keep like 5 liters of oil in. It's about 2.5 times the size of like a 2-liter that you would get from like a store. Like if you were gonna get like a 2-liter of Coke in a plastic bottle, it's actually 2.5 times the size of it. It's kind of big and unwieldy.
Well, we got the extra horses. We can carry this stuff.
Yeah.
All these other lizard folk ran away.
Yeah,
You killed an ancient black dragon. What the hell are they gonna do to you?
Well, I just was hoping to stop them.
they already slunk off through the underground holes that they had there. Remember?
Yeah, my hope was that, because they like revere dragons. I know that Ezra's a red one, but it's kind of hoping that maybe they become her like minions.
You're confusing them with cobalt.
All right. Well, I go over and I kick that black dragon one more time. And I look at Ezra and I'm like, don't be like this. This is Bob. Don't be like Bob. Yeah, it does feel weird taking parts, but they are valuable.
Parts is parts.
I mean, her, like a tooth of hers is like the size of me, right? Like it's not like.
Yeah, it's gonna have to go into the backpack.
I mean, I'd really like to like hang one around my neck, to be honest with you. But I mean,
Does she have a crate pearl?
you can't realistically like take a claw or a tooth, right? They're the size of like houses and stuff, right?
They're not the size of houses.
But I mean, too big to like carry, like reasonably.
They're just pretty much at least half the size of you.
Right, there. That's ridiculous. It's like trying to carry, a small car around. Like yeah.
I mean, her eye's probably as big as, you ever see a whale's eye? It's like as tall as you. It's 6 feet. It's not something that you carry. It's not going to fit in the opening of the haversack.
Yeah, what do you want it for anyway?
Well, they're valuable because, like, magic users and witches always want spell components, and they're made out of weird shit. Like if dragon's claw dust was valuable, I'd shave some off, but I don't really know magic, so I don't know what to take. All I know is like horns, teeth, eyes, hearts. Maybe we can get a vial of acid out of it. I don't know. But I'm just saying, yeah, exactly. And plus,
Like Ezra.
yeah, I mean, should we be doing this? Like, yeah. I was trying to be nice to her. I'm a little angry, to be honest. I'm all burned.
Well, why don't we just get the stash of stuff that was left here and just
My
hire
skin
you
team.
on out of here?
You can't
Yeah.
rest in here.
No, we gotta
It's-
rest somewhere.
It's supernaturally fetid in here. If you were to spend the night in this area or this garrison, it'd literally be disease.
How big is one of her scales? Can we take one scale? At least
Yeah, you can take all the parts you want to and throw it in that backpack. I got no problem with it.
I mean, the opening on the backpack is only so. It's not like infinitely wide or anything.
It's more like when you're shoving it in, it kind of gets into certain. But I mean, the bone's not going to go bad. You could always come back to get it with like wagons or something.
I asked Ezra, is she okay with this? Should we take a scale, a tooth? If this makes you really uncomfortable, forget it. We'll just leave. All right, let's go. I'm not really interested. So I'd want to make a shield out of this. None of us use shields, right? It'd be awesome to make a dragon scale shield. That would just be cool to have. It would just be cool to have.
Okay.
When Ezra transforms, does all her transform with her?
Does what?
Is she like a druid when she transforms? Like,
Yes.
Okay, because I mean, like, if I transform, all my shit just stays. You know what I mean? I can't turn into a tiger with all my armor on or all.
Well, it also, the magic boots the dragon was wearing. These are dragon size. Well, they took the form of like leather ankle bracelets while she was in dragon's form. She didn't lose her back. You want me to describe the magic items when you guys have time to rest?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get off here pretty soon anyway.
All right. Identify will tell you this from the potions. Ready? One's cure disease. One's cure poison. One is flying. Another is gaseous form. Another is haste. Another is invisibility. This is the super valuable one. It's longevity.
I,
What that is.
I don't think
And then the last one is a total of 5 potions of supreme
I take that.
Supreme what?
healing. Don't drink the potions, just rest.
Roger.
Well, you get to regain your total hit dice every day from resting. If you're burning through all of your potions, which are going to be very rare to come across, just to heal what you would have healed anyway by resting, it's going to be a waste. Okay, so there's also 10 scrolls.
10 what? You're cutting yourself off a lot, Leyland, when you talk.
There's 10 scrolls. Conjure Elemental. Dispel Magic. Fireball. A Cleric Scroll of Heal. Planar Travel. Three scrolls of planar binding, which are cast in such a way that the planar binding would last for 10 years and 10 months. A clerical scroll of spiritual,
I like that.
and a teleportation circle. Of the magic items, the boots are known as boots of teleportation. The ring is a ring of protection +3. The cloak is a magic item known as Wings of Flying. The crystal ball is a crystal ball with clairaudience. And the iron flask is a magic item known as an iron flask. And within it, even with identify, it won't tell you what powerful spirit lies within. It could be something really, really dangerous.
I don't trust anything.
And we will end it off on that for tonight. Did you guys have a good time?
Yeah, it was really good. It was actually worth killing this dragon.
Lucky.
Hey, yeah, but if you can't be good, be lucky.